and it was like not me. It was no words, things like that, to where she definitely, it was clearly shown. And her story may be different from mine, but I know what I felt, so I'm gonna speak on what I felt. Like I said, I'm a touchy, I am bisexual, and I am biromantic. Okay, so I know rejection when I feel it, and I felt that. It was more so on the level of the vibe I got from it is let's be sister wives and let's both fuck E. What you think about that? And I was like, no, I don't think about that. Okay, because if you ain't gonna bust it wide open for a player, then you can't be here. So I need you to bust it wide open for me.
I would have never busted wide open. I saw a different vibe. That surprises me because on camera, I saw the vibe and I was like, okay, yeah, I like this. But I guess that was the friends.
I think that was the gym time. I think that was the gym.
I love this question, right? Because this is kind of like what kind of happened within the situation, right? And shout out to again, Tay, one of the beautiful guests that she been on here. Tay. I'm about to work on it. Yeah, Tay, shout out, shorty. Anyway, I love this question. Would y'all date a woman who is bisexual but not biromantic?
That's a good question.
Meaning she just want to fuck on you, but she ain't trying to love on you. But she'll eat the cookies. But she ain't trying to caress and lay cuddle.
I almost feel like in reality, how many relationships do you see where people just have sex? It's not a relation. It's a situationship, but it's not a relationship, right? So how can she really be a part of our relationship if she just here for the sex? Like, if you want to have a relationship with him and you want to just have sex with me, then you would never fully be able to move in because we're trying to move together. Even if that was a conversation, how could you ever live with us? Because at some point, I'm going to need, I need to be able to touch and feel on you, and it's just not going to happen during sex because you don't want my intimacy when I want to lay in the bed and watch a movie and have my hand on your titty. And then you're like, no, it's just doing sex. Yeah. It's not going to work with me. I need all of it. I need the intimacy. And I need the sex. So
I think that's the important part, right? Because a lot of people are asking what's the difference. And it's just that what Tonaroni has said. It can't work, though. It can't work off of a woman being only bisexual, and then we have those sexual activities, and you guys end up just relationships are what we make them and create them to be. Ever fuck buddy is just a different form of what having a bisexual relationship is. That is my fuck buddy. I still hang and kick with this person, chill with this person. But if I'm bisexual and biromantic, I'm connecting with this individual on every type of level. I see the individual the same gender as I do the opposite gender. I'm gonna treat them on that same format. So exactly. It's very important to know the difference at the end of the day because just how you said, if I want to grab your titty, but you're not comfortable with me grabbing your titty, then what the fuck are we doing?
Right.
But you want to grab my titty when we're in the bed, and that's okay too. Because I'm here to support titty grabbing for both women. I just gotta put that in the no, but I just want to, because people are asking what the difference is. So definitely something that you got to take into consideration. But with that being said, right, because that was one of my last. Well, the audience keep asking mad questions, and for those that want to ask some more questions, we might have to set up an interview because we need but I look because I don't. We might have to, but because they keep asking questions about what happened with your last relationship, and
y'all go on their page. Y'all can see.
Go on their page, and they'll go live, and make sure y'all follow them. And I want you guys to kind of explain. I mean, I don't want to. I just people. We have chapters. It's just that at the end of the day, and I got love for y'all, and I got love for everybody in the community.
Don't take nothing away from her. Just because she wasn't good for us don't mean she's not gonna be good for somebody else. She was an amazing person.
Yeah, she was real dope. But we explained everything on our live, and we was with our booth.
Yeah,
and y'all go back and watch that. Go on their page. Go on Hobson Love Unity and watch the live, and they break down everything that happened, so y'all can catch up.
Facts.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just that thing. But anyway, with that being said, we about to get rated, Natasha.
Is y'all ready? Is y'all ready?
Hey, Dr. Wine, I'm ready. I ain't scared.
Demon time.
So let's get into it.
Scared.
Are we eating ass or no?
Me, I have not. I've never done it. Okay. But if we have a woman, it does not mean that I'm not open to the idea. I just have never done it. Ain't nobody been solid enough for me to have done it. I'm gonna let him answer.
I eat hers.
He
But you know, that's a normal thing. You know, 12 years, it's not a spot on her body I haven't licked. So, you know what I'm saying? When a woman come in, like she said, you know, if everything is right, you know.
So you haven't done it, Tony. So you haven't even done it to him.
No.
Are you not into it?
Nah, that's where we box at. I got these boxing gloves. If she comes anywhere around my ass, it's like, oh, no, baby.
So that's where we have a mutual understanding, because my thing is, I have like a slight disorder of OCD, and I know how dirty men could be. Now, while he is clean, it's still in my head that men can just be nasty people. And you know what helped me, Tasha, listen, you know what helped me have this understanding on this theory? A video came out, and I felt like it was signs from the heavens above that was like, stick with what you think. This man and this woman was about to have intercourse, right? And the woman goes to suck on his finger. Now, I've sucked on his finger multiple times before sex. Like, I'm getting ready. This woman sucks on this man's finger, and he have a quick moment where he thinks about everything he's done with his hands within that day. And then you see something like coming in her face, but it's him pumping hand sanitizer in her face like, oh, no, bitch, I'm not going to kiss you after you just suck my fingers. And that let me know.
Like, you don't wash your
hands. Men will sometimes listen. I feel men are not the cleanest.
Maybe she's talking about fresh out the shower type stuff.
Yeah, like, I can't be with no nasty motherfucker. That's just
I can't either, because I throw up.
So I be, but I'm an ass eater though. So
honey, ain't nothing wrong with it. I ain't mad at you. Now see, look, this is why I don't do him, okay? Because I have that theory. But if I ever thought about doing him, he has a complete X in front of his ass. Like, he don't even like me to walk past and smack it. Don't touch it. He will get an attitude with me. He don't play it. It's a no for him all day. That's a hard no for him. So.
Some guys are like that. Some guys are like that. You know, where they just like, no, until.
I'm the only one playing with the ass.
Like, I'm not for it. So, in the bedroom, so we know that turns you off. What turns you guys on in the bedroom? Like, what can a young lady do to get you guys in the mood?
Oh, that's a good question.
Shit, for me, catching me while I'm soft and trying to get it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm just sitting there and it's all soft and you just be like, let me just see that shit rise. And then she does something to get it going, I'll be like, oh, shit, okay. Like, shit, what's up your mind right now?
For me, I like to look. That gets me going crazy. So if a woman is here, she laying here with us, and she just kind of like get up, and then she kind of like start going for him. I'm just like, I'm already, the juices are beginning to flow. I like to see that action. I want you to get up and make that connection with him. It's just like, take me.
No, I can second that. I can second that because when I'm behind a woman, Tony's hands is right there pushing those cheeks. Like, come on, get that shit.
Wait.
Over there, straight raising it.
Wait up.
Look, he popped back in.
Tony. So when he is tearing that thing up from the back, you are behind him, grabbing his waist and thrusting him.
No.
Either I've done both. Either I'm behind him and I'm pushing it like, get that shit, or either I am in front of her and I'm like,
grabbing the cheeks and pushing.
Back in front of do that. Yeah, honey.
And then the girl is over there looking both ways like, these are some monsters. Right?
That just thrills me. It gets me going all day.
So somebody asked, are y'all into anal sex?
So, have we done?
It's been an anal night.
I'm training her right now.
Are you doing the enema? Was the enema?
You starting with the plug?
I'm gonna have to, cause anytime we start, it's like a whole school lesson, okay? Like a whole school session. We gotta go through steps before I'm just like. Someone said this. They said it's that one part you gotta get over, and once you get
past the initial, and I'm gonna tell you the best way to get past that initial. Heavy clit stimulation. Heavy clit stimulation while it's inserted, it'll get you. Yes, and you gotta.
You make a good point.
Baby, grab your notes.
That kind of happened during our last session. So you right, because that happened that was the first time we had ever tried it. Like, he was trying, and I was rejecting, and then the moment he kind of put his hand and got the motion, and I was like, this is a different feeling. I've
Yeah.
never felt this before. Boom, you know it happens. So,
Or like if he's eating your pussy and he's fingering your ass at the same time while he's going down on
he
you.
do that a lot. He do that a lot.
So that works too. You just really gotta find your position, find your best. Cause see the all fours, that doesn't work for everybody. Cause that don't work for me. I don't like it that way. I prefer it missionary.
Me too. Me. I will do it that way because it seemed like in the back it hurt more. It does.
Yeah, it does. Missionary.
I feel like I'm more
and
relaxed
a little,
like this, you know.
A little vibrating anal plug will help too. If you have a vibrating anal plug, that will help too. Because you can kind of, put that in when you're having your regular sex. You can have, a little plug.
I might need to go get my notebook. I think he's right. Because you get, the notes here. This I'm new to me,
right
okay?
now,
For real.
DM me, girl. Just DM me.
Right
I
now.
got you.
Look, Natasha's the one you want to get your notes from. You trying to get extra nasty.
I mean, I'm just
I
saying.
know, I
Like,
ain't gonna hold you.
it worked for me. So I figured, I was a newbie as well. Like, I had done it, several times in the past, but I didn't enjoy it until recently when I really figured out my flow and what I like. Girl, now I'm riding that thing. I was like, oh,
You like,
what? Look at me. Saddle up.
You
girl.
want to put it
You
where?
can tell me too. You'll be like, Natasha, girl, I did it. I'm like, yes, bitch.
You said throwing it back, honey.
Absolutely. So have you guys ever been in a swingers club, swingers situation?
No.
Nah.
Never. We've never been. I guess it's a beautiful thing for whoever does it. We just never have.
Nah, we found a
Is it that you never
whorehouse.
wanted to, or it's just an experience that you just haven't had yet?
It's just, I guess I don't, because again, my dominance, like, I take offense to certain things when it comes to men. That's why I said, having just him is fine for me, because again, it has to be the woman, it has to be the man. And for any woman who does, I don't think nothing's wrong with it. Like, Passion Jones, like, she is the shit, okay? Like, I love her.
Yeah.
I love her. Her stuff is set up. I think that's dope. That's beautiful. But for me, I get a certain way. I feel offended. Like, if somebody come and touch me, like, well, come on, girl. You see me standing with somebody. It's about him too. But at that moment, I feel like, bitch, you don't have no respect for me. You know what I'm saying?
Consent is still
I'm
a thing.
offended.
Like, even in a swinger situation, consent is still extremely important. Can't nobody just come up and just put their hands on you like that. It ain't a free fall.
Okay.
Just everybody up in here fucking. Don't mean that you can just come and snatch me up. Consent is
Some of
it's
the ones we've heard about, they feel like maybe it's just what we've heard, because we've heard some people that's just like, yeah, you gotta go in there, you gotta tell some people, and people just sitting there and they just jacking off, and some people want to touch, and some people want to say no.
I lose my focus. I can't be in the middle of, trying to tear something up, and I look over and it's a guy just over there beating it. Like, now that throw me off. Yeah, like you said, I gotta think about me. Like, I'm over here like, bro, is you focusing on her? I'll be like, nah.
That's real. I get that. So
it balances out for us. And a lot of people think, my penis policy is because of him, but no, that is strictly me. Like, it's something within me. Like, I feel a certain way, like levels of disrespect. Like,
It's me. That's why you say.
Shut up. Yeah, like, I guess it's the chivalry and all those things. Like, I'm old school to a lot of things, so even certain things dudes do now, I just don't rock with it. Hey, yo, mom, like, don't know.
Yeah,
I get offended. I do. I'm a lady.
Yeah,
okay?
Respectfully. Honestly, you have to teach people that. You have to demand how you want to be treated, because there's too many women in general that just allow people to handle them any kind of way. Oh no, baby, I don't play that shit.
Oh no.
I don't touch door handles. Period.
You're
not gonna say mom, say red. You're gonna say, excuse me. Can I have a conversation?
You're gonna say, excuse me. Thank you. That's me.
Well,
all day. I can't go. I can't. I get offended. I'm a sweetheart all day, but it's just certain things that I am just.
That's not cool.
She did, don't mean I will. I'm a different type of breed over here. So,
you better talk to me nice. I'll tell who you better talk to me nice, boo.
Miss Jackson, if you nasty. Look, if you nice, if you nasty. Be nice and then you can be nasty, okay?
Oh, speaking of nasty.
Look at that face.
Just letting y'all go right now. Yeah.
Since we talking about nasty, what are you guys' favorite physical qualities about yourselves? And as a matter of fact, let's switch it up. You tell him tell us what's your favorite part on him physically, and vice versa.
My favorite part on him, his lips. I love his lips. I love his lips and his eyes. I love his lips and his eyes. Like, it does something to me every time. He could be sitting there and he'll bite his lip out of nowhere, not even paying attention to what he's doing. He could be watching something on TV and he laugh and then he bite his lip, and I just be like, that's nice.
Come here.
Get the touching and feeling. We ain't even gotta do nothing. I just walk up to him, and some mornings he walk up and ask me a question. He be like, "Baby, do you know whether my hand is already on his crotch?" And he's like, "I'm just a piece of meat to you, ain't you? But you my piece of meat, baby. You're mine."
Right. Right. That's my meat. Okay.
It's my meat, honey. And what about
you?
Yeah, not copying off her, but I love her mouth. Mm-hmm. It's a mouth and the ass for me. I really mess with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he said that mouth
ass is still bouncing.
That mouth do magic.
So,
I can see it.
Yeah.
So shout out Black Heartbeat. I wanna ask this question. What's y'all's preference for y'all's lady? Body, mind, or spirit? And there's another question too as well.
Like, what's your physical preference? What's your mental preference? What's your spiritual preference with the young lady that you guys are looking for?
Ooh.
That's good.
I can say for both of us, for the body, we like the short, petite, thick. Yeah, I don't know. We love big boobs too.
I love titties. I like butts too, because during sex, I'm grabbing. Like, if I can grab your waist, all of that. But I guarantee you, majority of the time, if I have that opportunity, depending on our position, your titty's going to be in my mouth. I love titties. Okay, I am a titty woman.
And someone asked,
just have it in my face.
Someone else asked, do you guys use toys in the bedroom?
We got
the whips.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't get to the handcuffs yet, because I still feel like once we argue, them bitches coming out, and I'm not ready for that. But
we use whips. We use a few toys.
We use her little vibrator sometimes.
Yeah, we have, and it's just as fun. Yes.
That was the questions I had.
I love that. I like a little toy play. That's always good. So, What about your favorite position? What are you guys' favorite positions?
I think his is doggy style. That's the position prefer to have.
No, let me speak on that one. See, I like on the side. I love the side. I feel like I get all up on it on the side, and then I also like when they lay on their stomachs.
On the stomach,
like all flat and everything, and I can just really get
Yeah, because I guarantee you, the moment he's like this, and I'm like hunching real quick, he back down. Put it down.
And that's another good anal position too.
Yeah, why you playing?
Huh? That's another good anal position. Flat on your stomach. That's another good anal position.
Goodness.
Thank you.
I'm still trying to get you to it.
Go get your nose. She keeps dropping all these.
They here. Okay, they here.
That is definitely another good one. Yes, flat on the stomach. It's not as abrasive as on all fours. It's sliding a little bit easier.
Natasha, tonight gonna be fun because of you.
I'm putting all these down.
Tonight is gonna be fun because of you.
You're welcome, sir. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
If there was one sexual position that you had to eliminate forever, what would it be?
Shit.
Ours would differ. I would be okay with anal. He would not.
Shit. One position to eliminate?
One. Yep, one position you had to eliminate forever. What would it be?
It's easy for me to say anal because I'm still trying to get used to it.
All right, I can think of one. Probably 69, because she be over here drowning me sometimes. And like, I be losing breath, but you know what I'm saying? I'll be holding in there. I'm a G, so I'll be holding up in there, but that's probably
just be like, look, if you die, you die. I'll bring you back.
If you die, you die. I gotta get this climax, sir. Hold on a little longer.
Right. But 69 is hard. It's hard to focus. I can never focus. So like,
that's the problem right
end up being in my mouth like a thermometer. And like, cause I can't even.
I gotta remind myself. I'm like, oh yeah, cause I get the. I forgot I had something up here going, honey.
Cause I can't. Like, I'm I'm horrible at 69. I'm great at everything, but 69 is just no. I'm gonna stop. I know I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna be focused on what you doing. I mean, that's just.
I do it too much, but I try to multitask. I be like, okay, and take a moment to do it, and then I gotta focus back there until I feel it coming. Then after that, you gotta give me a minute. I hold it in my hand, just let me. Whoo, there it go. All right, get back here for you, baby. Okay.
So if you guys meet an amazing young lady and y'all go out on y'all first date and everything goes well, like the vibe is good, are y'all fucking on the first date or no?
It's definitely a hard no to it not happening. That's what that hard no is, to it not happening.
Yeah, the vibes is going.
If the vibes are good, honey, what's coming out first? Let me help you.
Shit, yeah, we might pull over in the damn car. Shit.
Oh, not a little quick car fucking.
Hey, let the vibes be right.
But okay, just to clarify for those who just think, oh, it's a fuck fest. No, if the vibes are good, like here what Natasha said, we meet a nice young lady. She got her ish together. She may possibly be the one, and we decide, you know what? Tonight seems like a perfect night to get to know each other better. We're not gonna pass up on that opportunity.
Right, because just because it's the first date doesn't mean it's the first time that y'all interacting. Like y'all could have been talking for months, especially if it's a long distance situation.
Exactly.
So it's not really the first day,
Technically not, because we've had to have, like you said, the phone conversation, the other conversation.
Right.
This is just our first date. You're not thinking about what could have happened already, you know?
True.
Now, usually when you meet somebody the first time and you don't really know them, that I can't say for sure, because we don't even know if you're a nice young lady. You just came home with us, and the reason you possibly came home with us is because you was throwing it back in the club. So it's likely a no. But like you said, nice young lady.
Right.
You could have went home with anybody. You know what I'm saying? If we met you this first night. But if you somebody we've been interacting with, if we go on our first date, chances are, you know, it's going down. So
that's real. So your favorite, what's your guys' favorite memory in bed? Like, I mean, set the scene. I want it all. Details.
Shit, it's been so many.
Oh Lord Jesus.
We get in on a regular.
It's like we had times when we turned like this like she
no, that's actually our best memory with her.
Hey, well now I guess we got that see, look, all right, so we had this probation officer that we turned down. She was a hard ass, you know what I'm saying?
She's still a hard ass.
Yeah, she's still a hard ass, but she saw for us, you know what I'm saying? So we had to turn her ass out. Then we also met this I don't want to say her name and everything, but shit. Fucking it was an amazing time with her ass. And then we also had this damn nurse, you know what I'm saying, that we turned up. She used to be up in the army, so she has, like, you know what I'm saying, a strong ass head, like.
Yeah, though. Okay.
Like a strong neck, like strong head, like good head.
Oh no,
no, just like
really
mentally,
strong,
like
like really.
Oh, okay. You know, you were talking about sex, so you say head. You know, I'm thinking head.
That too, because she did her thing. Okay, so we gonna say in that area too. But we can say when she did hook up with us, it had been 2 years since she last had sex. So we was special. You know what I mean? She was that strong. She was army strong. She was quick with her mouth. She was a charge nurse. You know what I'm saying? She was out here running stuff. She was owning businesses. So she was she was a G. But she was soft for us. So it had been 2 years before she let somebody up in there. And, you know,
it was tight. It was most definitely making a lot of noise.
Huh?
It went down 2 years and no sex and shit. Baby. No, look, I mean, that's a way to come out of retirement.
Look, Pete, we're going to tell a little bit of that story. So, look, Tony was over there on some, she was just over there meeting the family and everything. It was just like a little family meeting. She went over there to get some food. And then I think all of them left. I think she started asking about our poly life. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm shortening it up. But, you know, she ended up like, oh, that's pretty interesting. And then she ended up kissing Tony. And Tony ends up like, oh, I got to go use the bathroom. Calls me. I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 40 minutes away. She was like, guess what? She just did this. I think she wants us. She's over there asking, like, when you get off. And I'm like, word? I'm off now. Got up in the car and just pulled right up.
I'm going to tell y'all how it really went down. Right. She was already feeling us. And this is how I know how. Because she did cook a lot of food. That part is true. When I showed up, had nobody been there, okay? She told us people had came over, but all the food was still freshly laid out. So it was for us, okay? There was no other people.
It was the setup.
It was a setup. And then I got to talking, because, you know, that's what I do. I'm good with my mouth. I got to spit, you know, yeah, we do this. And, you know, we have older women and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And I seen a look come across her face I ain't never seen before, because, again, she a tough ass. So she got to looking like, for real. And I was like, yes, for real. I see a shift in you. Yes, girl, what else you want to know? It started out like that, like, girl, yeah, because we friends, because we were friends. And she like, yeah, how this? And I'm like, girl. And by the end of the night, it was like, girl. And he came in already. The clothes was off. He came and slid in. He came in like, when he got the door for him, he came in, he was like, give me a drink. When I say this is exactly how it went, he threw it back and started taking his clothes off and came right in the room. That's how it went. It was a beautiful night. It was wonderful, okay? It was nice. And then he made mention of the probation officer. I got a quick story on her real quick. So she's another hard ass, okay? She's a probation officer. Her attitude is like first date with her. And mind you, I have been knowing her for like 2 or 3 years before we went on our first date, right? And then we finally went on our first date. And her energy was like, they brought her food out. She was like, oh, no, honey, they don't cook it this way. She like, oh, no, we don't do it any other way. She said, oh, no, I've been here before. They do it any other way. You take it back and you bring it back how I like it, okay? Like, just no games.
Yeah.
But when we got to spending the time with her, she was like, we see, like, you know, loosening up a little bit. So when I say initially, she said she had never been with women, and this was the first time for her. It did ease into steps, like, you know, certain things that she wouldn't do and just certain limits, so you can kind of see her being a little timid. But when I say we reached the point of where we was in the bedroom, honey, and it was she looking back at me and she like, get that shit, daddy, and then she up in here in my face and she like, these titties, and it was hot, baby. It was spicy. Like, we had to get in the shower and get out and go back at it, baby. It was juices everywhere. Honey, I'm talking about at one point she had looked back and told E, because I'm guessing he was like, it came out and he was gonna go back in, and she looked back and she was like, it's okay. And he like, it's okay for what? She said, it's okay. He was like, I need some lube. She like, it's right in the bathroom. Go get it. Like, let's do this. And when I say she came before he did, honey, she had already came. He was like still back there, like, can I get mine? She had already came, but we was still going at it. And she got up and was like, yes, I needed that. And titties was like, I was like, we didn't do that. It was,
you nasty motherfuckers. You nasty motherfuckers. You nasty motherfuckers. Yeah. All right. So look, my last question.
We're very classy people, okay? This is the bedroom. This is the
nasty motherfuckers. Just a nasty motherfucker. So my last two questions, right? Yeah, that's why I had to keep getting up. Cause I'm like, man, we like family. What the fuck is this? But my last two questions. My last two questions, right, is and this goes to both of y'all. What's called it? I'm not even gonna. I have 3 questions. Like my last question, like, what's 3 interesting sexual facts? We not doing that. What are just 3 interesting facts about you guys?
Sorry, Al.
What?
I feel bad now.
Damn, not listening to shit. What? Hey, I can't walk away from the situation. But what are 3 interesting facts about each of you guys that people should know?
I'll say one and you say one.
Okay, I'm very smart. I'm in the medical field. The anatomy of the body is intriguing to me, both professionally and sexually.
So she's saying she know how to please. Is what you saying? You know all the parts, how to touch, how to feel, how to rub, how to lick.
Alex just said family.
I know. No, nothing bad. I know how to rub your
fuck Alex.
I know how to put it back together.
The touch always on fuck.
No, Alex. Look.
I know how to rub your finger, and if you break it, I know how to put it back together. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know,
if you happen to stop breathing, you know, I'm AED CPR certified. So
I'm CPR certified. I'm credentialized.
You know, mouth to mouth.
Ooh, mouth to mouth.
I appreciate that. What are your 3? What are 3? The title never know good. What are your 3 interesting facts? What are your 3 interesting facts?
Yeah, that's why I said we could take turns. I wanted to take turns, so I had to think about my shit.
Let's get out of here.
You know, when you
Ooh,
get to know
yeah,
me,
Tony, girl, look, I'm about to start taking
when you
things
get to know me and shit, I'm a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? I like to joke a lot. Shit. I'm a pretty quick learner. You know what I'm saying? I know how to. Damn, I was about to say I know how to please too. Shit.
Hey,
He's so
we can run with
introverted, so
that.
like to get this out of him is a big deal because he's just so like chill. So it's nice
Yeah,
to
I think
get this conversation out of him.
I think people need to understand that. Yeah, something about you, like he's really introverted. He doesn't really put himself out there, and I always appreciate that when I hit you up, you guys are open to the idea and feel comfortable enough to come on platforms like this with me, to you know, because I know how it is to be an introvert. Like Shalon, I put her in the same positions, and she'll be like, "Man, fuck it, just because it's you." So I really do appreciate the love that you give to me. Like every time I hit y'all up and you're open to it, I do really love and appreciate that. So my last question is this. What does commitment look like to you guys?
Loyalty, trust, honesty, connection. Our vibrations got to be on point. Like
our name, love. You know, you got to show that love.
Genuineness. You got to be solid. You got to be real because that's what we going to give. Like once we know you for us, we going to give that. So it has to be reciprocated.
Facts.
If you ain't giving that, then it ain't going to work. So your loyalty will come with your commitment, like your time spent. You know, it's going to show within your character. So, yeah.
Facts.
Thanks.
Facts.
So are the DMs open? That's what we need to know. Are the DMs open? Do we need to be sliding up in there? Like, let us know.
Is that a question?
Yeah, hit us
run
up.
Run it up.
But how do these young ladies need to come in your DM? Do they need to just be like, they on my pussy? Or
they be playing. You know?
Let me stop. I feel so bad now, Natasha. You get this.
Okay.
Alex is looking at us different. We're good people.
Fuck Alex. Alex ain't shit. We ain't worried about him. We're not worried about Alex. This is my show. Okay?
The fuck we are? What the fuck?
Oh my goodness, y'all.
So what? They need to just come in and just, you know, be sweet and nice and respectful. Or do they just come, you know, Thundercat wide open, ready to mingle? I'm just trying to see.
We can mingle all day.
Shit.
Come as you are.
Yeah, whatever is normal for you. Don't come and try to fake the funk, and then once we get you in the bedroom, you over there a pillow princess just laying on the back. Nah, we ain't with that.
Worse. And they ain't nothing worse than a lazy piece of ass.
Ain't nothing wrong with the
Don't be lazy. I need to see the action happen, okay?
Right.
Come as you are and come while you can, okay?
And come as much as you can.
Right.
As many times as you would like. Whatever you like.
I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much for coming on this platform, sharing and connecting. You know, we'll love an update. You know, when you get that love connection.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity. It was super dope. We had so much fun. Alex, I hope you're not looking at us different. We're still the same people. Okay. Just separate that.
You know, my therapist told me if I don't think about it, it doesn't exist. So I'm not thinking about it.
But thank you guys so much. It was so good seeing y'all.
Thank you
we
for
still got a
coming.
link on that Lakers game, yo. We still got a link on that.
Brother, look, I gotta go to LA. I already talked. I'm gonna talk to you offline because I don't want to. I'm gonna be in LA soon. You know, I'm gonna be out there. I'll get with you. Have a good one.
Good night, guys. Good night.
So I have one more guest, right? I have one more guest, right? And she's part of the
unapologetic woman. Which is you.
So y'all already know.
This
guest right here.
I'm definitely unapologetic woman.
She wants to talk a little bit about the show. We're gonna put her on the spot. So shed a light with your first five. You know who the unapologetic women are. Obviously, if I'm in the fucking room with it, you know it's one of the wifeys. So yeah, I'm so excited about this, right? I want to know how she date. Oh. You know what I mean? How's her sex life?
Oh, are we putting wifey on the spot?
We putting her on the motherfucking spot. What we doing?
I'm excited.
Ain't no fucking letting up.
All of your business.
That is my business. Mm-hmm. As a host, I am not connected to nobody.
Sure.
Sure.
We're gonna see.
Sure. Let me see if she got the request because I know she was setting up out there.